Character designs provided by Demon Artie. Be sure to check her out over on her social media platforms. Links to her Twitter and Instagram are going to be in the description down below. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
15 PCA.
87454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So we finally got the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. And remember how there was all those stupid rumors like, there's not going to be a trailer.
Yeah,
you know,
that
like,
was
guys,
all dumb.
Yeah, that's just it.
That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't there be? Seriously.
But overall, I'm glad it was a trailer, not like a teaser where it was like 5-second songs, actually like a 3 minutes long.
So you can see.
It's like 2 minutes and something. It's a pretty decent trailer.
And you get pretty much the story.
Yeah. Overall, again, it looks good, but I just find it weird that Doctor Strange, because it opens up and Spider-Man's like kind of like, oh, he's with MJ now, so he actually has his girlfriend. And they're just together, but everyone knows who Spider-Man is, so everyone's stalking him at school and taking pictures, and it's just his life is just flipped upside down.
Right, and he's actually getting charged with like murder now for Mysterio, and
because no one knows he was, like you said before, he wasn't the bad guy native, so
yeah, everyone thought Mysterio was a good guy.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
But so you're telling me Shield's not doing nothing for him?
Right, that's a little weird.
See, is when you have connecting universe, it's things that just don't make sense. Remember how Shield was so involved with them in the last movie? Now all of a sudden, now Shield's gone.
Yeah, they just left him.
We washed our hands of this. Goodbye. Especially now they know his identity. That would be even more harder for him.
Well, and especially Shield knew what happened. They could just show up. Nick Fury could be like, "Yep, boom, click."
Yeah, this is a Shield matter.
Yep, this has been resolved. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
So weird that Shield hasn't done nothing for him.
I know.
Maybe they do, but like in the
trailer,
you
can't
we don't see
show
anything. But so his life is so hectic and screwed up. He decides like, oh, I'll talk to Doctor Strange and see if he can do something like and make people forget or something. It's kind of fun to see Doctor Strange like in like normal clothes. He's still wearing his cloak, but he's wearing like sweatpants, like a
little
jersey,
jacket, yeah.
like a college
Oh,
shirt.
I wish he was wearing his college he came from. Wouldn't that be funny? Like his Brown University? What the heck? Ivy League.
Because I'm guessing there's snow, so I'm guessing the roof never got fixed or something, so that's why it's all snowy.
Yeah, or just
or it's a spell that went awry.
Because why would there be snow? Like
that's funny for Doctor Strange though.
So he's just talking to him. He's like, "Hey, do you know any way to like make everyone forget?" He's like, maybe there's something I can do." Then Wong's like, "Hey, don't do that spell.
It's too dangerous."
It's too dangerous. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it." But it's why would Doctor Strange do that? This seems. What's his motivation?
It's so weird because in the last Avengers movie, and that one, he was so against doing that. Like, I don't like breaking rules. I want to protect the time stone, and now he's all like, oh, whatever, let's do it.
So weird.
Right? How do you switch from that?
I think now you think about Crimson and how I'm thinking about it, I think would have been a better idea is he says, no, we're not doing this, and Peter tried to do it on his own and he messes it up. See, I think that would have been better than Strange helping
or
him
maybe
with
even
it.
went to a different sorcerer that was maybe not him, you know, like, and so they messed everything up, and he has to come in and fix it.
That would have been good too, instead of being Strange
so
doing
he's
it.
gonna do this spell, and then like Peter's like, "Whoa, can some people know and everything?" Then I'm thinking to myself, just tell them again.
Right.
Like, what was the deal with him?
I know. So why didn't he tell them again?
He's getting worried.
Or unless it's like a spell saying they'll never know. Like, if you tell them, they forget.
That's so stupid.
I'm not just thinking maybe it's that kind of spell, like a forget. Like, it's just washed forever from your brain.
Because he's like, well, I want MJ to know, and I want them to know. I'm like, well, you'll still be boyfriend and girlfriend. Just tell her right after this. You know, it won't be the same way, but...
Well, then it won't be the same. But thinking you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're not going to get the experience you had with MJ, or you get the experience, but everyone's going to know you're Spider-Man.
But what's preventing him from just telling them again?
Because those months before, because I'm like, oh, we got closer because they knew I was being persecuted. Well, you're not getting that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But again, though, we don't know the intensity of the spell.
No.
So we're getting left in the dark here. So I'm guessing there must be some problem Peter's seeing.
Yeah, so it kind of goes off, but then we kind of get that whole, like, oh, we mess with the fabric of time. There's very little we know about the multiverse. And then we get, like, the cool multiverse stuff for Doctor Strange where, like, the world's bending and, like,
coming in on itself.
all the multiple trains. That looks super cool.
Well, that'd be funny since they were in the bubble of the spell. They see but no one else sees it. Like, they don't see the bending and all that.
See, I'm wondering exactly what's happening. Because then we start, it's like, oh, there's, you know, be careful what you wish for. And then we see a pumpkin bomb.
Which is
we hear the goblin laugh, so it's William Dafoe laugh, and then we see the Doc Ock's like arms.
But they know that's Spider-Man, so maybe he
knows Peter. So hello, Peter. But I remember someone saying that, oh, he's talking to Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Like
And he's
there's,
just
like,
suiting
and
up.
he gets like pulled out of a fight or something. And
that's
we said,
funny.
so we're wondering, okay, so we know we have the villains. We saw some lightning, Electro, or again, I doubt the Shocker, but it's probably gonna be Electro because I guess they're going to be using all this different.
Well, I think the
villains.
one from the Garfield
Yeah.
show's gonna be in it.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
What do
There's
you think?
this-
The Lizard?
The Lizard might be in there because
Venom?
that was Venom could be another
Well, that'd
one.
be nice if Venom showed up. 'Cause they could use this Venom from Maguire,
actual
Venom.
Sandman, because there was like a storm looking like attacking the lightning.
Could be.
So there's a lot of good Sinister Six.
The funny thing is, you will be a different Vulture and Scorpion because they are in this world. So I wonder if they're going to use a different one.
I'm wondering what they're going to see. But again, they literally there's infinite timelines. So
yeah.
there's infinite universes. So technically, they can get one that's almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
Right.
So I do like the Sinister Six idea. I just think it's weird that Doctor Strange would even attempt something so dangerous. And is this do you think all these villains are coming to Spider-Man's world, or is our Spider-Man going to these other worlds like he's something happened and now he's jumping?
Well, it could be either or. Who knows?
Because it's No Way Home, so the idea of him being in different universes, in different worlds, and he's traveling, not necessarily these villains coming to his world.
So he's fighting them in their own different planes.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if he sees the he sees the Mary Jane from from Tobey Maguire. Like, oh, that's the Mary Jane. That'd be funny.
So
different
basically, we would get like a cool, Spider-Man multiverse mixed in with like Madam Web, where he had to go on that journey.
The
to
tangled.
different-
I kind of would want that. I kind of don't want to see the other Spider-Man because I think that take away from it. I don't know if they're gonna be in it. I don't know. Probably. Who knows?
It would be interesting because seeing all of them together.
Do you think we get a Miles Morales teaser?
You might at the end. I think so.
I like Miles Morales. I would love to see Miles Spider-Man.
See, but the thing is, but should he exist in this world? Because Miles Morales, I do like the idea, like they did in Into the Spider-Verse, but Spider-Man was already like 30 years old.
Right.
older.
So, but see, I don't like the idea of them kind of being the same age.
So could you? So
Maybe
Unless
might
it's
as well
a
be
complete-
maybe
a different universe where he's not in that.
that
But
universe.
again, no one's gonna want that though. They're
Or-
gonna want him with,
or do you do like a teaser where it's kid?
yeah, like a little kid, like whoa,
Yeah, and so
Miles, get back inside. Whoa, I saw Spider-Man,
And
and
so
they're
by
like,
the-
oh, that's him.
so by
Yeah,
the
that's
time
right.
when Morales becomes Peter's age, he'll be.
He'll be at least 10, 15
Yeah,
years
there's
old.
gotta be an age gap because it wouldn't make any. I think it'd be kind of silly.
Yeah,
But
because he needs to kind of be out of high school and kind of starting his life, not necessarily like, oh, we're both in high school.
And I think it'd be a perfect fit because then again you can do it all over again if you're having these new Avengers like
yeah,
let's
I
say
did it. The Young
Ironheart,
Avengers.
Macaulay Khan and all these other ones. You can have Morales be that young Spider-Man.
Yeah, they could be like the Young Avengers. But you know
Yeah.
what's so funny though? Why is it every other hero, they for the most part shows their secret identity? It's okay, but for some reason Peter, it's always bad. It never works out.
never
It's so
works out.
funny. Like, why is that?
Because it's part of his life. It's
Yeah.
kind of like how every Spider-Man, they lose someone close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no
like-
matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their boyfriend, their girlfriend, they lose their best friend, the
They lose
uncle.
Mary Jane, they lose Gwen Stacy,
Yeah.
they lose
Yeah,
Like,
Uncle
Miles
Ben.
lost his uncle.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always something that's part of Spider-Man.
It's always a tragedy to it. It can't be just, oh, I'm a hero. There's always like that pain, they have to go through.
But we'll see. It looks interesting. This is one of a Marvel film that I will go see in theaters.
Oh, definitely.
It's very interesting enough to go see it.
Shang-Chi and Eternals. I don't know if I see these in theaters. I don't know.
It's coming out in 2 weeks. I can care less about it. I can care less about Shang-Chi or Chun-Chi or whatever the way they say
I
it.
almost feel like the only thing people are going to care about is if there's a teaser at the end.
For something that connects.
Yeah, that's about
But then the
it.
thing is, and oddly enough, I hate to say this, is I'm not that guy, but I'll be that guy. I'll just can watch that on YouTube. I'd rather just
Right.
find out there and then
Yeah,
spend
someone
money.
just spoils the ending,
But-
whatever, I don't care.
I don't
Right,
care.
yeah,
But-
'cause,
But Spider-Man, this multiverse thing, and we know Doctor Strange is multiverse of madness, so that's going to
Yeah.
connect with this.
That's gonna connect. I don't know. And Loki, I don't think. Maybe
See,
something
like,
we don't know.
All of these things that happen, remember that everyone keeps thinking, well, remember that one part where in Kang, when he got that feeling like, oh, what just happened? Like, oh, that's where Doctor Strange cast his spell. And what if that's exactly when Wanda hurt his kids, is when Doctor Strange did that spell?
Because
so
it's
all these
opening-
things all happen at the
I
same
wonder if
time.
Wanda's gonna be in this movie.
See,
There's a possibility.
Well, again, because what if there was a universe where maybe Vision didn't die and she actually had those kids?
Yeah, there's a universe where she has her kids. So, but that's the thing, though. What Peter can have his happiness, but I can have mine.
And
Yeah.
that's what maybe
And
causes...
we've seen what lengths she'll go to get her happiness. She'll freaking enslave a whole city to do it.
Right.
Intentionally or unintentionally, she'll do that.
And again, like I said, even though it's a very small, minute dream, mutants, maybe, but...
At this point, I don't want to say anything because I always get my hopes up and then
Wanda was the thing for that, and they didn't even touch on it.
Yeah. They dashed it, so I'm not going to expect that. But yeah, I would hope.
But looking forward to the Spider-Man.
See, but how's he going to take on 6 people at one time?
That's why everyone's thinking the multiple Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he's going to need a little help. Right. But because this Tobey Spider-Man, I don't know. It's just he fought Mysterio. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be weird, but at least I'm interested in seeing it.
Yeah.
It's not Eternals. Like I don't care.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, you can contact us on any of the social media platforms in the description down below. And while you're here, be sure to click on one of the videos over on the right.